What's up, guys? Hope Scorpion 12 here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys part 1 of a Tesla Autopilot video. Now, this is very special for you guys because I'm going to be showing you guys the visual from the road, from the camera up top, as well as the visuals from the GoPro on the bottom. So what you guys are going to be seeing for this particular video is the GoPro showing you guys the visualization on what the Tesla is showing you, or showing me, as well as obviously the video being recorded from the road. So this is just a basic drive. Now currently Teslas are capable of stopping at red lights. So when I double tap that sound, that means the autopilot is officially on. So as you can see with the blue line, means that the car is staying in the lane. And obviously you're seeing stopping for red light in front of it. So it's seeing the BMW in front of me stopping. Again, I do want to note, this is not full self-driving. This is not autonomous. No Tesla built today, or no Tesla currently at this point, is autonomous. Tesla is currently testing a FSD, full self-driving beta, which is capable of taking left, right, and U-turn, as well as possible roundabouts. So currently that is in a private beta with minimal of 100 people that are currently testing it. It is expected to go in wide release, possibly, April, May. It will go wide release this year. However, it really depends on, obviously legal. So as of right now, Teslas are only able to go simply straight. As you can see, my car is going straight. I'm going to be showing you guys a lot of the red lights and the stop signs. So as you can see, the red line that you're seeing shows that that's where the red line, that's where the car is going to stop. As you can see now, this particular red light, you can go if there's nobody there, so you can go on red. So obviously I'm going to disengage autopilot right now, turn on the blinkers. And I'm going to re-engage autopilot. So this entire drive, like I said, is going to be a kind of a test. Can this car take me to work at this current moment? Any type of disengagement that I do make will be action that the car cannot do, such as right turns and left turn. So if the car can do everything and take me to work, you're gonna see it, and I will give it a grade. So what you just saw right now, so this is a yellow light. The car stops, as you can see, and you can see the current on the side. So the visualization right now shows the red line. So the car comes to a complete stop at a red light, which is exactly what it's supposed to do. It currently shows all of the other 2 red lights in this area. Light line turns green and the car proceeds. So that warning basically tells the car that, hey, that's a yellow light, that's a green light. So any type of, there's a green light or any type of light, the car is going to warn you that it's going to stop, regardless if it's a green light. If there's a car in front of you, then obviously the car is not going to continue through the green light. However, if there is a green light and there's no cars in front of you, the car will give you a chime, warning, and will say, hey, do you want to proceed? And you can either tap the accelerator or tap the autopilot stop and let it know, hey, you can continue going. So right now the speed limit is set to 50 and the car is going 50. I do tend to follow these types of roads because it's still in a town. I still tend to abide by the speed limit laws. I may, sometimes if there's a car behind me getting antsy, I may, kind of speed up to maybe 5 miles above the speed limit. Also ignore the 12-volt battery warning. Again, I do have a 12-volt battery. Teslas do come with a 12-volt, which does need to be replaced occasionally, every 2-3 years. So, just ignore it for now. It should be gone this time, just by next week. So I am going to get on the highway. So this car cannot do on ramp, so I am going to turn off autopilot for now. Got a shout out to the gray Model X. So this is me driving. So right now I am driving this car. And right now I'm going to turn autopilot back on. And what you're going to actually see is called navigate on autopilot. So now you see the blue line in front of you. So what that means is this car is now capable of driving on a highway, going highway speeds, on ramps, off ramps, changing lanes. So everything you're going to see now is done by the car itself. So again, 0 interventions. Can this car take me to work in its current state? This is day 1 of the autopilot challenge. So I gotta tell you, that was a very smooth lane change. Very confident in its current state. And for those of you who are tech geeks or Tesla fans, this is running 2020.40. So because of the 12-volt battery warning, I'm unable to upgrade software at this current time. Once the 12-volt battery is replaced, I will obviously have the latest and the greatest, including the 2020 holiday update. So as you can see, all of the cars are currently displayed on the instrument cluster. It sees all the cars on the right, on the left, as well as the lane, 2 lanes to the right. The purpose of all of this, why am I doing this? It is for educational purposes. I know that Teslas are not the only cars on the road. There's, as you can see, there's Jeeps, there's Hummers, there's Kias. None of these cars have autopilot. None of these cars have really the type of cameras and sensors. And so for me, I know that a lot of these drivers, they get nervous. They think that, oh, Teslas are autonomous. They can crash into me. They will endanger my life. So these videos for me showing you guys are educational videos to show you what a Tesla on autopilot is currently capable of and what it's not capable of. To show you guys that, what is the safety of a Tesla? Is it actually dangerous? Is autopilot a menace? So to speak. Right now, it's going to perform a lane change. And it did it perfectly. Also, just to give you guys a sense of security, my hand is always on the wheel. You can't see it in the video, but and the only way to tell is when you look at the instrument cluster from the GoPro. Normally there will be a warning. Now, like I said, I'm gonna try it right now. I'm gonna have my hand lightly touching the wheel, and you're gonna see in a few seconds what actually does pop up. So that warning sign right there, so it says apply slight turning force, that is in the indication that the Tesla detects no hand on the wheel. So when you don't see that, that means my hands are constantly holding the wheel, ready to take action when it needs to. My foot is always on the brake, lightly hovering over the brake if I need to. Also the accelerator if I need to. So if you guys do not see that warning, that means that my hands are constantly on the wheel. Alright guys, so I actually do want to show you guys how a manual lane change works in a Tesla. So as you can see, you see the red line. That indicates that it's not going to change lanes. So it waits for a blue line, clear path of changing lanes. So just like with this one, I'm taking a right again. So I'm going to put on my blinker on, seize the car, and it is going to proceed to change lanes. So I am making a slight change to the direction. So I am going to take the highway, to exit the highway, just to show you guys some more red lights and stop signs. So we're going to take this exit here. So as you can see, it is going to proceed to the stop sign. It's going to stop. And like I said, the car cannot turn for me, so I am going to engage. And turn it back on. So right now, what you guys are going to see is me driving on a normal road. So the car in front of me is stopping. Obviously a bit confused. That stop sign is actually facing in a weird direction, so it is kind of being recognized as a stop sign, which actually is incorrect. So car is making a right turn. Car sees a red light or stop sign in front. Car comes to a beautiful stop. So the cool thing is you're gonna see the cones up ahead. So the car can detect cones, which is super cool. So right now we have a bit of a fork. Let's see what it does. Car proceeds straight. It did kind of struggle back there, but it did kind of go straight. Normally I would have taken over, but car is aware of traffic. I'm sorry, red lights, traffic control before it even sees it. Take control here because, again, the car cannot take a right or a left. Re-engage. Car comes to a beautiful stop with a yellow light. So the speed limit is 45, so I just bumped it back up. So I'm gonna disengage here because, again, you're taking a slight right and the car is unable to take that right turn. So otherwise the car essentially will keep going straight. So this particular road does not allow autopilot because there is no lane. What you see, that 25 miles with the circle, is only for traffic aware, which does allow also for, like I said, if I single tap, and it will still come to a complete stop. However, I still have complete control over the steering wheel. So as you can see, auto steer is restricted to 30 miles an hour. So which means that you can't actually go any faster than the speed limit that you want to go. So for those of you speed racers out there who want to go 50, it's not gonna happen. So, you know, like I said, nothing you can do. So, gonna disengage, take a left turn. Again, this road does not allow for autopilot, but it does allow for the typical auto steer. So as you can see, it is on. I have full control over the steering wheel. The car is going to proceed to stop at the stop sign here. Going to engage standard traffic aware. As you can see, it is once again going to stop at the stop sign. Now we're going to be taking another left, disengage. So I disengaged that moment. I wasn't too sure how or where it was gonna go. It may have gone into the other car, so I did disengage in that moment. So again, I'm not too sure how it would have handled it, but it did. Car perfectly stayed in the right hand side. Obviously I'm going straight. If I were to go to the left, I would have disengaged and re-engaged. As you can see, I'm not touching anything. The car is proceeding straight. So as you can see, it is warning that it's gonna stop. I am going to disengage because it is and I'm going to re-engage. Sometimes in this section here, you can go right or left. So sometimes the car will not avoid at this time. So I did kind of do a disengage, re-engage scenario. So what just happened back there, the car actually slowed down for the car that was coming into the lane. This situation, obviously there's no lane marking, so the car is not going to know where to go. So I did disengage. And there you have it, folks. So did my car take me to my office? Yes. Did I need to intervene at any point? No. The car did it perfectly with me watching it. Again, I cannot stress this enough. My car, or no Tesla at this point, is autonomous. You are still required to have your hands on the wheel. So final note, this car did everything it needed to do. Autopilot is still in beta. Full self-driving is still in beta. Even when full self-driving does go wide release, I will give you guys a video of it. However, again, I cannot stress this enough. It is still hands on the wheel, still paying attention. Complete driverless, complete sleeping behind the wheel probably will not happen for another 5 years, or possibly even more. But at this time, Tesla is amazing. Tesla drove me to work, and it is about to drive me home. So without further ado, this is day one, or part one, of my autopilot video demonstration. I hope you guys liked it, and I have a lot of other videos to give you guys, including Teslas. So without that being said, as always, leave a like, comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.